Alright y'all, so this is post Kage or present, future, I don't even freaking know, man. But the video you're about to see, you were supposed to see on Friday, but I had some technical difficulties, so you're gonna be seeing it today. I just wanted to, you know, kind of put it in the beginning just in case I say anything that's kind of like, you know, referring to last week. But regardless, I hope y'all enjoy this. A lot of crazy theories that, you know, people have been talking about with RE9, but let's get into it. Ladies and gentlemen, main to the main, Shinobi Nation, and Busters unite. We are here with another video today. I think this is gonna be the third video y'all seeing. I know I'm hitting y'all with a lot of content, but I wanted to get this out sooner rather than later. The last video y'all should have saw from me at 5 today was the finale for Resident Evil Village. So I said this is the perfect time to put this out because I want to talk about the most recent trailer for Resident Evil Requiem. Man, we just got a state of play yesterday and it was freaking amazing. I've been seeing theories. They updated the site and they, you know, revealed some new characters. So I'm gonna start talking about some stuff, you know, diving into some stuff now that we're pretty much done with all previous Resident Evil games. So with that being said, let's jump back into the trailer. I'm gonna play it, but I'm gonna be like pausing throughout, giving some of my thoughts, and then I'm gonna head to the website, check out some of the new stuff and theories and whatnot.
It's 6 now. 6 survivors of Raccoon City, all dead from the same thing.
6 survivors of Raccoon City, all dead. I know they're not killing off any of the main protagonists. Not yet, at least. Hopefully they don't, but obviously Leon is still alive. Alyssa from Outbreak, a Raccoon City survivor, we already know she's dead in this game. The other Raccoon City Outbreak survivors, Yoko, Cindy, Kevin, the doctor, the policeman, I forgot some of their names. We saw their epilogues at the end of Outbreak. If you didn't see our Outbreak lore deep dive video, I'll link that in the description. Could they be dead? Could all the Outbreak survivors be dead? We know Alyssa is already dead. Did she die from this mysterious umbrella virus or curse? We're gonna get into that umbrella thing, disease or whatever in this video. Some people left some theories. We actually saw a screenshot of like the symptoms in this trailer, but man, oh man. And if it's all the Raccoon City survivors, like, could this game, I know they're trying to just do Grace and Leon, but you never know how big they're really trying to make this. If it's all the Raccoon City survivors are infected with this new type of, you know, infection, there's Claire, Jill, Ada, Carlos, freaking Barry, you know? I know Barry wasn't in the remake for 3, but we found out in the original RE3, he was the one that flew Jill out of Raccoon City, so he was there, you know? Man.
Yeah, that's not good.
And see, peep that glove. You saw how Leon wearing a glove? The person that was just talking, I'm pretty sure that's Sherry. Everybody in the fandom knows Sherry is back in this game. When they show a picture or a shot of Sherry at the computer, she had on the glove as well. Sherry is a Raccoon survivor. Is Sherry infected too? You feel what I'm saying?
Victor purchased a building after Umbrella went under. The Rhodes Hill Chronic Care Center.
After Umbrella went under. Even those shots there, like, they better not kill off Leon. Why they have him walk past a skeleton like that, you know? Death, you feel me? And he's being watched. Oh gosh, this game. Then this thing, I'm gonna talk about this later, but people were thinking it was Lisa Trevor from RE1, the daughter of George Trevor, you know, the person that made Spencer Mansion and a lot of other the construction things in this franchise. But peep the fit and a little bit of the hair, then I'm gonna get back to this.
You okay? What does Victor want with you?
So fire.
What do you mean?
He grabbed you for a reason.
I think, let me see, the White House, some of it's blocked out for the sake of Elpis. I think Elpis is a cure, and I think Grace has the antibodies or something. I feel like it's going to be a similar story to Jake and RE6. Grace is going to be in Jake's position. They need to keep her alive at all costs because she has the cure. I think Victor is a Raccoon City survivor as well, and he's somebody that's maybe he was able to stop the infection from killing him, because you saw how he looks. They're probably going to show him in this trailer, but he looks ridiculous.
Did you find anything on Elpis?
Not yet.
Here we go. Hold on. Let me go back. This is like a breakdown of this trailer, but I'm just really sharing my thoughts.
Yet.
Okay. So this is Sherry, bro. But we're gonna read on this report on the Raccoon City syndrome. I actually think there's a picture of this a little bit more clearer. I'll put that up if you want to see it, you know, in bold font. But it says this report outlines the current research on latent onset T-virus syndrome. Okay, henceforth referred as the Raccoon City syndrome. So this is the T-virus syndrome. So Raccoon City syndrome occurs when residual T-virus within the body mutates over a prolonged period of time. Damn. Did everybody get hit with it? I mean, I know Sherry had the G virus. Sherry had the G virus. Okay, I have yet to find an effective treatment, and when it manifests, the results are fatal. Man, oh man, that treatment might be Grace. That's why Victor needs her. Raccoon City syndrome appears to develop through the following stages. Stage 0, dormant. The virus lies temporarily dormant within the host due to the presence of specific antibodies. As the virus is not completely suppressed, it begins to build an immunity to the antibodies over time. Stage 1, activation. The virus becomes active and black. Bruise-like marks begin to appear on parts of the body. Mild symptoms such as general whatever that says, mileus and coughing occur. Leon is already in stage 1. You know what I'm saying? Maybe even stage 2. Stage 2 says development. The black marks spread further across the body, coupled with numbness in the affected areas. The marks extend to the external organs, sometimes leading to hematemesis, whatever that says. I can't really see it. Maybe not stage 2. Because I feel like if Leon was already here, he wouldn't be able to fight like he fighting, even though he been in this for so long, bro. He might be kind of numb to this pain from this freaking infection. But he's definitely in stage 1. We saw the marks on his neck. I think in this trailer we see it on his hand. But stage 3, it says terminal. The black marks darken and spread across the entire body. Severe pain and intense fatigue make moving difficult. Vomiting and blood becomes uncontrollable. Patients at the terminal stage typically die within 1 to 2 hours. I don't want to see no main cast get to stage 3. You know what I'm saying? Oh, if they kill off Leon, bro.
Nothing on the servers at the CIA or the Pentagon.
You are an ignorant fool.
You are an ignorant fool. I feel like they're gonna set up Victor as like the big bad, but he's really gonna be good. He's probably a Raccoon City survivor that maybe was undercover after Umbrella went down and he bought this hospital. Maybe he really is just trying to cure everybody, you know? And we gonna kill him. That might be his last words or something when he dies. And then it's like, oh, you know, we needed a cure. This game is
Leon,
so gorgeous though.
We're running out of time.
We're running out of time. And y'all saw his hand?
We're running out of time.
Man, oh man, it's spreading. He's getting into stage 2. And we're running out of time. Sherry's infected too, man. It's finna be, you know?
Why me?
See, look at this dude, Victor. If he's a Raccoon City survivor and he's still alive, you know what I'm saying? And I think one of the earlier trailers or something that was talking about this new infection, it causes your teeth to go. He had like all golden teeth implants and their eyes fall out. These goggles, he might not have eyes under here. You know what I'm saying? If he's like deeply infected, but he was able to keep himself alive, he's probably needing Grace to find a cure. Now, maybe he's selfish and he only wants a cure for himself, or you never know.
The team has settled on a person of interest.
Man, oh man, I gotta look at that shot, bro. I didn't peep it until like the second time I watched this, but this is the gas station from RE2 where it started. People were saying that this is Leon's Jeep. I was like, bro, oh, that's the case. Where's Claire's motorcycle? Like she came and got it back. You know what I'm saying? Claire has to show up. Leon and Sherry in the same game without Claire again. They already did that in RE6, bro. Capcom, bring Claire in the mix.
A former T-virus researcher.
Man. My master made you.
My master made you. My master made you. If he's talking to Grace, my master made you? What?
Who you are.
Made you who you are. Now this little girl right here. Now, remember when I was talking about that big monster that people thought was Lisa Trevor? If you look at the fit, if you look at the hair, even the eyes being white, if she were to mutate, her arms would probably come out the sleeves. She would get big, you know what I'm saying? What if this is that little girl or a little girl? like in the E series. I've seen people talking about theories talking about this could be another E series like Evelyn. Crazy thing is, Capcom put out the character, you know, bio of this character. Her name is Emily. Emily, you know what I'm saying? I definitely feel like some of the RE7, RE8, what's the word, ramifications, I don't even know, that might carry over into this game a little bit too with the connections. You never know. Look at her, bro. Look at her and think about that mutated version. You know what I'm saying? I swear this is, bro, I think this is that big creature that's chasing Grace around. Oh, or a version, you know?
Raccoon City was where it all began for me.
Goodness, this gameplay.
I'm coming with you.
We can talk.
We can't talk. Then that.
What do you want to know?
This right here, these gotta be flashbacks. This is probably either Umbrella soldiers or Huntington people coming in. We see the Umbrella logo here.
Talk.
Something, we're going back to the past with it. This is really gonna like reveal like the biggest secret I feel like Umbrella was hiding. Cause this right here, this is the same type of gowns that girl was wearing. Is this more of the orphan kids? We found out, I think, a comment for one of the videos I made. Somebody left a comment on one of the videos I made for RE5, but they said Wesker and all the children, they were orphans. Umbrella took in to do research in. Is this more Wesker children? Is this the Wesker children? They got red eyes. You know, Wesker had them red eyes. You feel me? Are these the all 13? We only know about Alex and Albert, bro. You feel me? But this does look like the same gown that the girl with the white hair is wearing. Was she one of the ones that made it out, you know? Like, and then who is this? This looks like a grown adult. These shoulders right here? Man, oh man. Some type of huge something. Soldiers. It's finna be us, man. And then this is damn
I don't want any
bloater.
more regrets. Whatever it takes, count me in.
See, man, look at the white hair. Look at the gown. It's, you know? And doesn't it have white eyes, or am I tripping?
Takes count me.
Not really, but I feel like this is that little girl or one of the children, maybe mutated. Grace gonna lock in by the end of this, bro. I can already tell. She might end up being a favorite for me. I like how she has a stutter too. It's like it's adding a little bit of personality, I guess. Maybe not personality, but. And then this shot right here.
It's been a while since you've been back there.
So beautiful. Look, bro. 100% Sherry Birkin. 100% Sherry Birkin. And she has on a glove. She has on a glove. I think, did she wear gloves in RE6? I think she did. I don't think that's the case, because why was she wearing gloves if she's not in the field, you know? I think she's infected. Another thing I want to point out, I think I was just saying I wanted to see Sherry and Jake in this game and how they'll be pushing 40. I think Sherry actually would be 40. So it's like, damn, if they wanted to, you know, have a new generation of RE, it would really just be Grace and Rosemary. Sherry is kind of, I mean, 40 isn't old, but she's not young anymore. I don't know. She could still kick it with him. Shoot. And Barry was moving in Revelations too. He had to be like 50 something. That mug had to take a minute before he walked in there. RPD building where it all started, bro. Oh, this game is finna be, man. Look at Leon, brother. Oh, man. Okay, so that was my little, like, ideas and thoughts mixed with some of the theories I've been seeing. Y'all can let me know what y'all been thinking about some stuff. If you're not done just yet, because I want to head over to the Resident Evil Requiem site. And here we are. Once we go to characters, they did put out a little thing for this guy. We saw him in the first reveal trailer. He's the one that sent Grace on this mission. Nathan Dempsey, Grace the supervisor at the FBI. Though he knows that Grace is still haunted by the death of her mother, he has entrusted her with investigating the recent string of deaths. Since he has a character thing on the site, I feel like we're going to see him a lot through the game. He might get killed. You never know. He might be a villain. You never know. With all the twists, you know, after playing all these this marathon of Resident Evil games, you never know. But next up, Emily, a young girl Grace finds trapped within the care center. She's extremely pale and skinny. Who is this little girl, bro? I'm thinking this is one of the kids we saw with the red eyes, even though her eyes are white now, or this is one if the big thing just before it mutated. I saw people saying this could be a clone of Grace. It does kind of look like Grace. Victor needs Grace for something. He's been calling her the chosen one since like the first trailer, you know. Did he try to clone Grace, make another version? Maybe he couldn't get his hands on Grace, so he said, okay, I got her DNA, her mom is dead, maybe we can make another version, another E-series version. Maybe he's working with the connections, another E-series prototype, Emily instead of Evelyn this time. Maybe since the mold is gone, I guess. And then we got Victor Gideon, the primary suspect in the strange deaths plaguing the United States. Sources indicate he once specialized in T-virus research at the Umbrella Corporation, the pharmaceutical company at the heart of the Raccoon City incident. Like, man, it's freaking game. Raccoon City, we got RPD. I think these are really just pictures. Okay. I don't know if there was anything else really on the actual sites, more merch stuff. I think it was just the new trailer and these little character slots, man. But over on Twitter, I bookmarked some theories. Yeah, this is what I saw people talking about. You know, could Emily be another E-type? You never know, but it kind of makes sense, especially with her name being Emily. You know what I'm saying? And this was what was on Sherry's computer in more bold font if y'all wanted to see that, but I'll put it up beforehand. Now we have a little thread by Dust Golem. I've been following him for a minute. I think he's like a known Resident Evil or like Capcom. I don't even know what you want to call it. I don't know how credible he is, but this is just a breakdown that he did. So I'm gonna be skimming through just to see if there's anything, you know what I'm saying, interesting. Okay, video sign, we know about that. Very malnourished, physically weak. You may I didn't even peep this, you know. Shadow Ghost storybook we saw literally months ago. Oh, that's what this girl is holding. This making me think about Village, wasn't it called Village of Shadows, the book that Mia and Mother Miranda was reading in RE8? But we haven't seen anything recent like RE8 before. The storybook about a monster who lives in the dark has symbolic importance. The trailer opens with Leon saying the six now. Umbrella Curse. Now have full context on it. No other than Sherry, but that's definitely Sherry, bro. Both she and Leon are both infected with it, wearing black gloves to cover up me. That's what I'm thinking, you know. Raccoon City Syndrome, bro. If this ends up being an end game, like, I don't want to take the light away from Grace. I hope Grace is a fire protagonist. I can't wait to learn her and know her. But bro, if we get cameos at the end from the OGs, like, I feel like the OGs definitely should get a DLC. All the OG protagonists should get a DLC going, you know, like an hour, 2 hours or something, explaining how they went through this Raccoon City Syndrome, because they should make where all their survivors get infected with this, you know. And that's DLC after DLC after. That's the money, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everybody would get that. No, I would. Okay, this is the report here. Yeah, we went over that. Yet to find effective treatment. Yeah, it has to be Grace. I think Grace is that treatment, and Victor knows this. You know what I'm saying? You know. Okay, so he's just going over the steps. We already did that. Leon and Sherry are looking for a cure for it. Others have it as well, including Dr. Victor Gideon. Okay, so he has it. He speaks on how he and Leon both have the umbrella curse. Oh, yeah, I think that was in the last trailer. So I'm going mostly run to Big Mama seems to kill her. Oh yeah, we did see her again, so she's gonna keep coming back. Leon did shoot her and it seemed like that was it, but then in this scene right here, playing as Grace, it seems she's back again in another location. So this Big Mama enemy type isn't you know, a one and done villain. Location is hard to determine. Needs to be on the ground somewhere. We do see Leon. Oh yeah, gonna have some help stuff. Even though this is like a cutscene, it might play like Leon and Ashley in RE4, you know. Patient. Probably connected to a lab, though this lab has a lot of shit in it. I want to see what he's thinking about those that flashback scene, you know. Sniper. Wait a minute. To Grace, he says a line that fully Victor is not the main villain of RE9. He says to Grace, because my master made you who you are. The evidence mountain that Grace was a test tube baby definitely are pulling with that one. That someone Grace doesn't even know made her who she is. And of course, question is, who is Victor's master, right? I could speculate, but we're so close to release that we'll know before too long. Yeah, I think this dude is like, he got inside information or something like that. But yeah, I will hope Alyssa is Grace's real mom, because Alyssa was just a reporter. She was in Raccoon City. She was a part of the outbreak. She made it out. We know she was experimented on by Greg Mueller, wiped her memory with that whole situation with the doctor out there and that other plant, you know, we learned about in the Outbreak lore video we did. But, you know, who was her husband though? Who was Grace's father? What if it's damn Victor Gideon, bro? And who is his master? Oh, this is gonna be an interesting game, bro. Woo wee. Okay, more zombies, more enemy types. We'll learn about that as we play. Okay, I want to see what he's saying about the damn flashbacks. Here we go. Okay, now we're getting some very interesting, really fast, quick shots of completely out of context. We get 2 shots of a sterile hallway and then some surgeons at work. They're not literally the same shots, but I immediately thought the opening, low key, opening to RE3, yeah. Back when they were making Nemesis, you know. Have a sneaking suspicion that this is actually a homage to that, as RE9 is full of homages to the whole rest of the franchise. So thought I should mention. Okay, we're in a hotel and RE3 was Nemesis, but anyway, yeah. Umbrella stuff. I want to see what this dude was thinking about the kids, bro. Spinning mechanism. Umbrella want to keep it. Just skimming through, man. I'll zoom it in so y'all can read it too. Here we go. Then we see a shot that is definitely feeling the most spoilery shot in the trailer. We see a bunch of gray-skinned kids with glowing red eyes who have clearly had their head shaved and their skull. Oh yeah, you see the line on their skulls. Yeah, it is like it's a cut. Skulls cut open to operate on their brains, sitting around some adult scientists. I knew they look adult shoulders, whose face is blocked. Man, if this is like damn Wesker or William Birkin, I swear. Moving on. Damn, you just gonna move on from that? What people thinking about that? Who left comments on this one, boy? I need to see what the people are thinking. You feel me? Whoa, and then that, oh, whoa, I didn't even think about that. Think these might be the BSA soldiers, but not just Etheria. Whoa, we learned RE8 BSA are sending bioweapons as soldiers, bro. But this seemed like a flashback though. Oh yeah, I definitely think RE8 is gonna connect to this big time. And don't forget, in the first trailer, the person that said, "Have you seen the stuff I seen, bro?
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?"
That sound like either Chris or Carlos. We know that both of those characters share the same voice actor, bro. Chris or Carlos is gonna show up in this game. What if it's both? They have the same voice actor. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is more of that. Yeah, there go this little girl again with the Shadow of Ghost book. The book is probably gonna have a lot of, you know, just like RE9's Village of Shadows pretty much told the whole entire story of Village with the 4 lords and the monsters and Mother Miranda. You know, what if it starts off with this book being like narrated? It's gonna give the whole game away. Man, oh man, ladies and gentlemen. And before I end it, there's actually been a new theory around, you know what I'm saying, the internets, bro. They're thinking that Emily could be another version of Grace. What if Grace was originally one of those kids? She just made it out. How did she make it out? Alyssa Ashcroft. What if Alyssa really isn't Grace's mom? She saved one of these kids, raised her up as her own daughter. You feel me? And that's why Grace is so special and Victor needs her. I'm honestly going with that one, but we're gonna end this one up right here. Okay, I'm gonna end this up right here. I don't know where this game is going, but I feel like it's way bigger than what we're seeing. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we're seeing a tiny piece. They're showing more and more every trailer, but it's a tiny piece. Ada, Jill, Sherry. We know Sherry's in the game and she's probably infected, but Ada, Jill, Claire, Barry, damn, who else? Carlos, who else? A lot of the Outbreak survivors. Will they make a cameo or get a mention? You know, are the Outbreak survivors dead? Will we get DLC for the other protagonists? You know, that's like my biggest questions, along with Victor Gideon, who his master is, and what's going on with them kids. I feel like it's gonna be a big twist. I feel like the connections and the BSAA are probably involved, bro. This is after Village, a couple years after Village. So Grace, not Grace, but Rosemary has to be like, what, 5, 6? I doubt she's gonna be in that mix. You know, people were thinking that little girl was actually Rosemary, which would be crazy. It didn't really look like her though. And it said Emily, so I don't think that's her. But still, y'all let me know what y'all thinking. Y'all let me know what y'all theories are. we are gonna play Rosemary's DLC. That's gonna be next and last in our Resident Evil marathon, man. But I wanted to put this out because this trailer, this was heat, man. This was heat, and it's making me more excited for this game. Now that I have so much knowledge on this franchise, this game is finna be heat. I just hope nobody major dies, man. But I'm gonna end this up right here. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts, and until the next video, I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, hit the bell so you know when I'm posting, man. Share the content, share the channel, do all of that. I'll see y'all in the next one. It's your boy A.K.A. SMG. Peace.